Hey guys, it's Arlen of Awakenspanda, and I'm coming on real quick because I just want to tell a little story that just happened today, and maybe it'll encourage you in some way. I don't know, but lately I've just been having this overwhelming feeling of just like basically like just to be real blunt, it's like throw the fucking book out. You know, you are a wayshower, live that shit, be that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and that's me being really blatantly honest in an explicit way. But it's just fuck the book, man. Stop following the fucking guidelines. Like, why? Like, and I think that's the overall energy of a lot of people right now. I think a lot of people are feeling this. It's like learning to say no. Like, you know, like, no, like, that's not for me. Like, maybe that's for you, but it's not for me. And being okay with that, being okay with your authenticity, and being okay with your experience and who you are. Um, I think right now it's just, oh, it's such a heightened time because I'm feeling it in my energy so much. And when I feel it in my energy, and I'm picking it up when I read my cards, and when I, you know, it's just, and astrologically, it all makes sense. The planets direct everything right now. Everything is just real fiery. And yeah, like just standing in who you are, and standing up to people maybe that, you know, things that aren't working anymore, communities that are around you that aren't working anymore, you know, family, even it could be anybody, anything, friends, just kind of detoxing from people and places and things that just are not aligning with you and where you want to go anymore, you know, and that's okay. It's okay. Just because you don't follow their program or their book doesn't mean you have a whole book inside of you. You are a way shower, and fucking live it. You are the milk and honey. You are it. And I just want to encourage you with that, first and foremost. Now, I went to the store recently. This is like, I don't know, an hour ago. I went to go pick something up at Harris Teeter up here and West Ashley. But I have been, since the mask mandate was lifted, I think it was last week, last Thursday or something. I lose track of days. But ever since I heard it was lifted, because one of my good friends called me and told me that, and I just said, oh, perfect. I'm not wearing this thing anymore. Like, I'm done appeasing people. I'm done. I'm not doing it. That's just how I felt. And it felt really liberating. There's no like anger in it. There's no none of that. It's just like, I'm just gonna be me, y'all. That's it. And if you don't like it and you don't want to service me, I'm totally okay with leaving. That's totally okay. I'm not even mad about it. I just want to go. I'm not going to give you my money because you're not going to allow me to be me and breathe. Anyway, so that's where I've been. And let me tell you, like, I have been having like the most radical experiences, like, since it's just so natural now. Like, I have been not even thinking about it. I just walk everywhere. I mean, there's certain stores. I went to Trader Joe's, and I know, like, I cannot go in there. They're not going to service me if I don't put a piece of cloth over my face. So I wore it in there to get flowers. I did do that. But other than that, every single store I've been going in, I just casually walk in like myself. It's like normal. It's like 2 years ago, right? Um, to me. But anyway, I've been asking, associates have been helping me. I talk to people, I smile at people. I have more people speak to me without that fucking mask on than I ever did wearing the cloth over my face. And everybody's kind and sweet. Nobody says anything. And today I walked in Harris Teeter, and as soon as I walked in, I was in the produce section, and a lady comes up to me and she had her mask like under her, kind of like drawn down a little bit. And she said, hey, I just want to say thank you. And I was like, huh? And then I was like, okay. And then she's like, no, thank you for not wearing that mask, or not wearing a mask. And I was like, oh, I was like, absolutely. I was like, nope. I was like, you're welcome, you know? And she goes, she's like, I don't believe in this. I don't like it. She's like, I don't even want to wear it right now. I said, you don't want to wear it right now? And she said, no, I don't want to wear it. I said, take it off. Take it off. And she was like, yeah. And she took it off. and we had a great conversation, and it was just amazing. Like, she was just we had a great conversation just about like things going on, and how she felt about the mask, and we talked a little bit about vaccines. She said she did get vaccinated because she was totally pressured by her family, which I could read that from her. She felt very insecure, and it was like liberating for me to say, take it off, just take it off. It's like a big deal. When she walked off without that mask on, and I just thought, how fucking amazing. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You are a Wayshower. You're a Wayshower. A lot of you are and don't even know it. But that's the power we hold. She just wanted somebody to give her that freedom and say, it's okay. It's okay. Take it off. You don't believe in it. It doesn't feel good, because when your soul doesn't believe in something, it doesn't feel good inside when you go against yourself. And so I got to liberate her in some way, or help her. And it just made me feel so fucking good. And I bounced around that store and bought everything I needed. Nobody said a word to me about a mask, and that's that. Now I'm always respectful. If somebody wants to tell me to leave because they don't mean a mask, then I can't wear a mask in their store or whatever. That's their rule. I will gladly leave. And they can watch their money walk right out the door, and that's cool. But I'm not playing the games anymore, and I'm not gonna play the games anymore. It's up to me. And if I want to breathe air, guess what? I'm gonna breathe it, and I think you should too. Any and all of y'all out there, I don't know your situations or where you are, but they did lift a mandate in my town, so it doesn't mean, there's people walking around mask all over. She didn't even know. When I told her the mask mandate was lifted, she didn't even know. They don't really inform us of those things, so she was really happy to hear that. And it's just such a, like, to me, it was just such a beautiful and revealing moment that Spirit had me have. And I think specifically to make this video, specifically to share it and to remind me of who I am, that I am a fucking Wayshower, that I am the milk and honey. We are the milk and honey when you realize that. And you're not waiting for somebody else to hand it to you or tell you, you can be all right. you can be happy to live, right? Excited to live. We don't need to fear living. We don't need to fear anything, especially when it's not even scientific. But but that's what happens when you get brainwashed by the black box. That's what happens when you get brainwashed by society and industry, by the top tier. And I'm not standing for it anymore. And I'm really excited. I'm working on a podcast right now to actually address all kinds of things, but locally. We're gonna start locally here in Charleston, with people doing different things around town. We're gonna address some subject matter. Some of it being our culture. Just how it's been set up, and especially one of the things really on my heart is to talk about sex, pornography, sexualization of everything, sexualizing children. These are subject matters that to me are freaking really important to talk about, especially since I am a huge believer in family. Yes, I came from a broken home, but that gave me all the more understanding of just how valid family really is. And we've lived in a society that's just been broken because we haven't been taught how to go about love, how to go about relationship, how to go about understanding ourselves and each other. And love is, a love shared between man and a woman or whoever, but a man and a woman, like, family unit, family is creation, family creates together. So it's nothing to get offended by. It's actually just natural science. And so those are things we want to talk about. I want to talk about. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into way more than that. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. Just a quick video. And take your mask off. Be liberated. You're a Wayshower. You are the milk and honey. Anyway, love is all